Thank you, and good morning. My name is Don Loviza, and as President of Durham College, it's my privilege to welcome everyone here today. I would like to call the year 2011 Spring Convocation to order. Would you please stand for the singing of O Canada? Please be seated. Graduates, families, friends, special guests, and those viewing via the internet, and I extend a warm, warm welcome to your convocation. It's a glorious morning, and today is an exciting day as we honor our grads and their successes. This is the most important day at Durham College. It's a celebration of all of your hard work and achievements. For some of you, this may be your first post-secondary diploma or certificate. For others, it may be second or third. But for all of you graduates, this is a promise of a new beginning. You're just moments away from crossing the stage and accepting your advanced diploma, apprenticeship, or certificate. And to ensure that all family members and friends have a long-lasting memory of this special occasion, we have two outstanding companies who are capturing the ceremony on video and through photographs. Durham College's convocation lasts typically 1 hour and 45 minutes, and we would be honored if you could be with us for its entirety. Audience, please feel free to cheer for your graduate as he or she crosses the stage. And I have to say this, but in the unlikely event of emergency, I would direct your attention to the locations of the emergency exits and ask you to exit in a prompt and orderly manner should the building evacuation be required. It is now my privilege to introduce the platform party, and I ask each member to stand as his or her name is called, and I'd ask that you withhold your applause until all the names are announced. Darrell Sewell, Vice Chair, Board of Governors. Judy Spring, Dean, School of Business and IT, and member of the Board of Governors. Susan Todd, Dean, School of Science and Engineering Technology. Dr. Ron Berdessa, President of the University of Ontario Institute of Technology. And I want to wish Ron well in his retirement, and this will be the last convocation he'll be attending on behalf of UIT at Durham College. Congratulations, Ron. Gary Cubitt, Governor. Franklin Wu, Governor. Doug Mackay, Governor. Paul Bishop, our Registrar. Anthony Boland, President, Student Association. Judy Robinson, Vice President, Academic. Bill Robinson, Chair, Board of Governors. Jim Anderson, Faculty Emeritus. Lillian Jacoby, President, Alumni Association. Jim Cook, Alumnus of Distinction. Margaret Greenlee, Vice President, Student Affairs. Darren Caron, Dean for the School of Skilled Trades, Apprenticeship, and Renewable Technology. Steve Zucker, Associate Vice President of IT. Donna McFarland, Vice President, Communications, Marketing, and External Relations. David Chambers, Associate Vice President, Office of Development, Kevin Doherty, Governor, Jackie Simpkin, Governor, Mary Blanchard, Associate Vice President, Academic and Academic Planning, Mary Simpson, Governor, and Dan Quinn, Alumnus of Distinction. Ladies and gentlemen, your platform party. I would also like to recognize another member of our Board of Governors, Rhonda Christian, who will be reading our graduates' names as they cross the stage. Thank you to Rhonda, Ralph April, our Vice President of Facilities, and Laurie Connor, our Alumni Officer, for assisting in reading our graduates' names. They're right to my right. Again, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you, all of our special guests, friends, and family. I would now like to call upon Bill Robinson, the Chair of the Durham College Board of Governors, who will bring greetings on behalf of the board. Bill?
Thank you, Don. Wow, what a good-looking group. I haven't seen this many smiles in one place in a long time. On behalf of the Board of Governors of Durham College, I would like to extend my congratulations to the 2011 spring graduating class. Leonardo da Vinci, Italian draftsman, painter, sculptor, architect, and engineer whose genius epitomized the Renaissance humanist ideal, once said, "I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do." He may have lived in the 1400s, but Da Vinci's words still ring true today. Whether you've been with us for a few months or a few years, you have the knowledge and skills to succeed in your area of expertise. You've met your project deadlines, you've passed the tests, and faced the many challenges thrown at you. With each success, you have gained confidence in yourself and in your skills. But as Da Vinci said, knowing is not enough. Regardless of your field of study, now that we've helped you gain the knowledge and skills, it is up to you to go out and put those to good use. This is just the beginning of a long journey for you. There will be twists and turns and detours on the highway of your career. Each of you will have to carve out your own path along that highway, and you will be faced with many tough choices. Do you take this job or do you wait for a better one? Do you continue in your current role where you're comfortable, or do you try something new? Do you give up a good paying but not so compelling job and start over doing something that you love? These are just a few choices that you will have to make along your journey. But if you apply yourselves, if you love what you do, then you will make it through those twists and turns and detours easily and gracefully. Whether you enter the working world and practice what you've learned, or continue your education, use your knowledge and skills to do good and make a difference in your lives, in the community, and in the world. Because your communities need you, the world needs you, and we need you. We need your new ideas, your enthusiasm, and your knowledge. I'm honored to be here today to celebrate your success. To the Durham College class of 2011, congratulations and good luck.
Thank you, Bill. Before continuing with our program this morning, I wouldn't be doing my job as president if I didn't provide a little bit of advice. So graduates, I want you to take a good look around. The classmates and friends sitting around you have shared your ups and downs, and today you will share one of the most important experiences of your lives. As you graduate and move forward, I encourage you to stay connected to each other and to hold on to the appreciation of everything that links you together. I'm here to tell you that you made a great choice when you decided to attend Durham College. In fact, employers continue to tell us year after year just how satisfied they are with Durham College graduates. As you take the next steps, exciting steps in your lives, and begin what I'm sure will be a long list of accomplishments, please know that your Durham College credential will give you a distinct advantage in the marketplace. I encourage you to use the advantage proudly in your career search. Employers will take notice. As I look out into the audience, I see graduates from all ages, from all walks of life, and from many different cultures. When preparing my remarks, it was important to me to speak to the wide range of expectations, dreams, and promises that today symbolizes for each and every one of you. I consider my address like writing a book, and as a book must appeal to many different audiences, so must my remarks. I'm therefore reminded of a famous saying by E.L. Doctorow, an American novelist, who said, "Writing is like driving a car at night. You never see further than your headlights, but you can make the whole trip that way." I would change his words just a bit to read, "Life is like driving a car at night. You can only see as far as your headlights, but you can take the entire journey that way." Life after graduation will be like driving at night for you because you don't know fully what's ahead. Even if you're like me and want to know, even if you've planned the next 3 to 5 years of your lives, and I anticipate that many of you already have plans in place, but you know, experience tells us that you don't need to know everything, how everything works right now, or what lies ahead. You have your post-secondary credential, the ticket you need to start your journey, but like Dr. Rowe said, you won't be able to see too far most of the time. Just remember, the most interesting things that come up in life don't happen just because you have a 3 to 5 year plan. Just like your time at Durham College, I would guess that many of the interesting parts of your education, they weren't planned, they didn't occur without anticipation, in some instances possibly made you think, I didn't know that. So here's my advice. Learn to listen for those in life. Listen for new opportunities, try multiple paths, and continue to build your knowledge and experience. Rob Capello, a well-known American composer, conductor, and commentator, talks about the ability to listen for the but more importantly, says we must act upon them when we hear them. He goes on to say that listening for creative possibilities begins by noticing everything at the tip of your nose. Possibilities come from everything around you and everything that you do. So start looking for them right now, and without planning every step that you take. Begin anywhere. It may not be the things that you think are important to learn. It may be what you learned in the dorm, during a conversation with a person that you just met, or someone next to you at convocation. I'm reminded of the time when I participated in a workshop with about 150 college faculty and staff. The facilitator asked, who in this room planned or knew that you would be a college professor, an educator, an employee after graduation? Not one person knew. My point is that today is just the start of your journey, and the difference between being good and great is a key element of your college education. To the class of 2011, go as far as your lights will take you. Listen for the and enjoy the journey. Thank you for letting me share one last lesson in your Durham College education. Good luck to all of you. Thank you. Now let's continue with the program. I'd like to call upon Lillian Jacoby, President of the Alumni Association, who will bring greetings on behalf of the Alumni Association and introduce our Alumni of Distinction Award recipients. Lillian?
Thank you, Don. Good morning. On behalf of the Durham College Alumni Association, I would like to congratulate all the graduates on successfully completing their studies. Convocation can be bittersweet because it represents the end to the old and the beginning of the new. As you close a chapter on your program of study, you open one on a professional career or furthering your education. As you do that, remember this, that today you change your role in the Durham College family. You were students, now you are alumni. You have become part of an extended family that is more than 55,000 members strong. And as for new members, the Alumni Office has prepared packages for you. Please remember to pick them up before you leave. One of this year's Alumni of Distinction Award winners, It's my pleasure as well to introduce two of this year's Alumni of Distinction Award winners. This morning, I'm honored to recognize Jim Cook and Dan Quinn. Jim is a 1983 graduate of the Business Administration Data Processing Program. He was hired by TD Bank Group after graduation. While the TD Group, he was offered a great opportunity at the Bank of Bermuda as Senior Telecommunications Analyst, which he accepted. After 3 years designing and implementing an international network to connect the Bermuda office to other offices around the world, he returned to the TD Bank Group in Toronto, Ontario. Jim has held various roles within the TD Bank Group with progressively senior positions. In his current role as IT manager, contact center, vendor management, Cook is responsible for managing an outsourcing agreement with Bell Canada, which provides all telephony services for the TD Bank Group contact centers in Canada as well as India. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim Cook. I would now like to recognize Dan Quinn, who graduated from the Sports Administration program in 1984. Since graduation, Dan has traveled the province of Ontario, establishing multiple sports clubs for physically disabled children and adults. Established the Canadian Sports Awards program to recognize the accomplishments of Canada's leading amateur athletes, raised funds to support amateur sports in Canada, and restructured the broadcast landscape, bringing more National Football League, NFL football, to Canadian fans. He has been Managing Director of the NFL, Canada, since June of 2000. In this role, he is responsible for the overall management of the business affairs of the NFL in Canada, including the negotiation of all broadcast, sponsorship, and licensing agreements, as well as establishing and managing the strategic direction of one of the strongest sports brands. Dan created an annual fundraising initiative in conjunction with the Wizard Foundation. This will surpass $500,000 raised for Special Olympics Canada this year. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan Quinn.
Okay, I lost my space. I think it's time to hear from our student. Thank you, Lillian, and congratulations, Jim and Dan, once again. And now for the student's word, I call upon Anthony Boland, your SA president. Anthony?
Thank you, Don. Before I start, I just want to give a quick shout out to two people sitting amongst our graduates. We have Melanie Brooks, Vice President of College Affairs. Where are you, Mel? And we've got Amy England, former SA President and Regional Counselor, sitting at the front here. She was my boss. Thank you for being here today. As the outgoing president of the Student Association, it is an honor for me to congratulate Durham College's class of 2011. I actually have fond memories of standing up here about a year ago when Amy England called me up on my BlackBerry and said she was too sick to go on, so I had to rush down in a taxi cab and write a speech on the corner of a napkin But thankfully, I did not need to prepare with a napkin to address this year's convocation. So, when asked to speak this year, I initially had some difficulty trying to recall the highlights that would define your graduating year. So, I turned to the most trusted name in news, which is obviously the Durham College Chronicle student newspaper, and read through the headlines. The first couple of issues I came across were quite intriguing. New president for student association. Campus Fest rocks school. Which were eventually followed by debit fraudsters invade campus. Housing issue dominates municipal debate. Presidents say no to off-campus code of conduct. Bomb threat, communication chaos, evacuation strategies reviewed. Marketplace cafeteria shut down. Pipe rupture wreaks havoc at residents. Is your student association keeping secrets? And the most controversial of all, book sale for Durham College UOIT professors. Now, while these headlines all seemed captivating, I quickly realized upon further reflection that this year marked a number of very important milestones for our students at Durham College. And here are those milestones by the numbers. Number 1 was the ranking of our Durham College Lords women's golf team after winning the national title. Yeah. Number 2 was the ranking of our Durham College Chronicle at the Ontario Community Newspaper Association Better Newspaper Awards. 5 is the number of Skills Canada medals earned by students, 3 of which were gold. 6, the number of graphic design students who finished 3rd at the National Student Design Competition. 13, the number of straight regular season wins in a row to kickstart our men's volleyball season. Dozens of awards for our athletics department and community service. 70, the number of student clubs and societies ratified by the SA, and that is a huge number, probably the highest compared to any other college in this province. 4,000 is the number of students that were present at this year's Campus Fest concert featuring Down with Webster, USS Lights, and Danny Fernandez. That was a pretty kick-ass concert. 8,000 is our total enrollment, and it keeps getting bigger. 20,000. This is the amount of dollars E.P. Taylor's Pub raised on St. Paddy's Day, March 17th. Congratulations. And most importantly, 55,000. The number of alumni we will reach as of today. And I hear the top 2,900 best-looking ones are graduating today, from what I've been told. Now, as alumni, I'm sure you will look back fondly on your memories as a student here at Durham College. All that homework, studying for tests and exams, experimental work in the lab, group study sessions at Shagwell's have all finally paid off. And some of you will leave and enter the workforce. Some of you may further your education, perhaps bridging to university. And some of you will pursue some other path. But regardless of what path you choose to take, you not only graduate from Durham College with your hard-earned, valuable diploma, certificate, or apprenticeship, but most importantly, priceless memories and lessons that will last you a lifetime. I wish you all the best of luck, and once again, congratulations, class of 2011.
And now I welcome to the podium Judy Robinson, our Vice President Academic. Judy?
Thank you, Don. Good morning, and it is your day, and I'm pleased to be here with you. Durham College has a reputation for high-quality academic leadership. As part of our commitment to build our positive reputation, we recognize the outstanding contributions of our retired faculty and staff members through the honorary designation of Emeritus. Emeritus status is granted to a retired faculty and staff member who has demonstrated exemplary service to the college. It is with great pleasure that I confer the title of Professor Emeritus to Jim Anderson for his many years of outstanding service. Jim's outstanding service has been to the college, to our students, and to the community at large. Jim, a former professor with the School of Business, IT, and Management, was known as an innovator in integrating IT into the business programs. He is recognized for his impact on students, mentorship of countless colleagues, and involvement in athletics. Please welcome Jim Anderson, Professor Emeritus.
Wow, this is the best class attendance I've had my whole career. Thank you, Judy. President Lavisa, special guests, platform party, fellow teachers, family and friends, and especially the graduating class of 2011. I would like to thank the college for this recognition. I appreciate it very much. I started at Durham when the Willie Building was constructed. Like you, I experienced changes every year. No 2 years were ever the same. Every year there were new students, new classes, new courses, new parking lots, new dreaded 5 to 6 classes. I always found it exciting and challenging, and I thoroughly enjoyed my time at Durham. And working with a class of students on an assignment, there were many different interpretations and solutions, and I got to see them all. I felt I was the one that was getting the best education. I always learned something new. The Willie Building was named after founding President Dr. Gordon Willing. He set the philosophy for your experience at Durham. He wanted your education to be both patent and latent. By patent, he meant that what was in the course outlines, the lab assignments, and the projects you did, what the teachers taught. But just as important was the latent component, what you experienced outside the classroom. You joined clubs, went to pubs, worked on groups, made new friends. You formed your own opinions, your own values. You decided what was important. You probably didn't realize it, but you grew up. Durham College has a terrific reputation. It has outstanding buildings and labs. It has a dedicated faculty who are there to help you reach this day. Its support staff has provided you with the services needed. But as important as all of these are, our reputation is based on you, our graduates. I have talked to many graduates, and they are all doing extremely well in the workplace and society. Our graduates are all over North America, from Montreal to Calgary, Los Angeles, New York City, Atlanta, and these are just the ones that I know about. Last weekend I talked to a grad that was a student just like you. Marty graduated in the early 80s, and he is now the Chief Information Officer for the Ministry of Finance for the province of Ontario. I am confident you will find your place in the work world and be successful. In a few years, you may be back as the alumni of distinction. Jim was one of my students. And his wife Julie in the first row. Take it from me, folks, Jim was just like you. He attended class, he did the work, he got a job, and he made the most of it. Do not be surprised if you end up in a career different from what you majored in at Durham. Many grads do. At the first convocation I attended, the convocation speaker said the grads would have 3 different careers. Today, that is up to 7. In today's electronic technological world, there are countless choices of careers for you. Today is the last page in a chapter of a book that is your life. Tomorrow you start a new chapter. The next chapter is always better than the last, more exciting, more revealing of the plot. Enjoy today, but turn the page and make us proud that you are one of our graduates. Thank you for sharing your day with me, and good luck.
Thank you, Jim, and congratulations once again. I would now ask the graduating class of 2011 to please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2011. They have conducted their studies with diligence and merit our congratulations. You may be seated. We will now commence with the presentations of diplomas and certificates.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judy Spring, Dean for the School of Business, IT, and Management, will present the diplomas and certificates for this school.
We begin with business accounting. Krista Ashford. Krista is receiving 3 diplomas this morning: business accounting, business entrepreneurship and small business, and bookkeeping. Nicole Clement. Ariel Brown Cruz. Adele Davidson. Christopher Dvorchak. Tamara Etcher. Rhonda Gilchrist, President's Honor Roll. Amy Hand, Leadership Award recipient. Amy is receiving 2 diplomas, Business Accounting and Business Administration Human Resources. Penny Kelly, President's Honor Roll. Shaheen Khan. Suzanne Land, President's Honor Roll. Ashley Legault. Christina Lister Walkingshaw. Dave McGowan, President's Honor Roll. Laura Marin, President's Honor Roll. Carol Autenhoff, President's Honor Roll and highest ranking graduate. Carol is a recipient of the Governor General's Academic Medal and the W. Bruce Affleck Memorial Scholarship awarded to the highest ranking graduate in a 2- or 3-year full-time diploma program. Dustin Rivamonte. Umair Siddiqui.
The following are graduates from the Business, Entrepreneurship, and Small Business Program. Lauren Bartlett. Daniel Casey, President's Award. Justin Castaldo. Chad Colston. Suzanne Dufour, President's Award. Courtney Haynes. Sean David Ray. Kelson Saunders. Kyle Shell, President's Honor Roll, highest ranking graduate. Camelia Juliet. Jessica Wignall. The following are students from Business General UOIT Transfer Program. Mark Berg. Sean Collins, President's Honor Roll. Jeffrey Everingham, Leadership Award. Alex Fedison. Susan Garraway. Lauren Hodson. Bruce Alex Kostesky. Michael McElroy, President's Honor Roll. David McLaravy. Kaylee Peace, President's Honor Roll. Daniel Smith. Holly Spratley. Nicole Springall.
The following graduates are from Business Human Resources. Teresa Butler, President's Honor Roll, highest ranking graduate. Michael Zimkowski. Caitlin Grady. Laura Hamilton. Eleanor McMillan. Angela Moorcroft. Roxanne Rowe.
The following are graduates from the Business Marketing Program. Leslie Armstrong. Lauren Gates. Althea Grant. Cale Harden. Alicia Loader. Kyle Nickel. Minting Zhu.
The following graduates are from Business Operations. Zachary Green. Matthew Muhammad. Michelle Sherland Jadou, President's Honor Roll and highest ranking graduate.
The following are graduates from the Business Administration Accounting Program. Jasmine Adams, President's Honor Roll. Sarah Alsam. Paul Begley. Fabrice Combe. Rafael de Souza, President's Honor Roll. Rafael is an international student from Brazil. Amy Fudge. Brandon Ganjami. Stephanie Gimblett. Greg Greeno, President's Honor Roll. Caitlin Higdon, President's Honor Roll. Brian Jollymore. Christine Kift, President's Honor Roll. Jacob Knopp. Jamera Malone. Gail Mark. Stephanie Nisbet, President's Honor Roll. Aaron O'Connor. Thomas Patterson, President's Honor Roll. Stella Riccio. Adam Rodriguez. Nicole Scoop, Leadership Award. Justin Sloot, President's Honor Roll, highest ranking graduate. Jerry Townsend. Vladislav Valkoskis. Robert Wallace. Emily Ward. Li Wu. Sasha Zhu. Sasha is an international student from China.
The following are graduates from Business Administration, Human Resources. Amanda Allard. Lida Babakar. Nazia Bakarzi. Peter Bartz. Catherine Blakey. Michael Collins, President's Honor Roll. Emily Davis, President's Honor Roll. Cameron Douglas. Kyle Douglas, President's Honor Roll and highest ranking graduate. Amanda Green, President's Honor Roll. Lindsay Hurst, President's Honor Roll. Nicole Ignani. Brooke James. Amanda James. Danielle Johnston. Amy Jones. Amy Kerr. Aaron Law, President's Honor Roll. Michelle Midledge. Bruno McNarty, President's Honor Roll. Syra Nawaz. Anita Nem, Leadership Award recipient. Caitlin O'Neill. Gana Rabukaris. Kaylee Seams. Elaine Stanek. James Steffen. Mariam Tariq. Hannah Wheeler.
The following are graduates from the Business Administration Marketing Program. Matthew Bailey. Colin Baird. Mushimi Basu. Elise Boyd, President's Honor Roll. Andrew Brunette. Sarah Casey. Michael Couture. Cassandra Curry. Brigitta D'Souza. Christopher Dimitrovich. Kevin Franklin. Christina Frendo Kumbo, President's Honor Roll. Brian Hanshaw. Megan Harris. Shannon Kadowski, President's Honor Roll. Nicholas Luno. Kyle Mons. Lisa Pittens, President's Honor Roll and highest ranking graduate. Tyler Ryle, President's Honor Roll. Ashley Simpson, President's Honor Roll. Nina Simpson. Leah Williams.
The following are graduates from Business Administration Operations Management. Catherine Box. Trevor Colley. Nicholas Chisholm, highest ranking graduate. Sean Eden. Brandon Kernan. Kyle Robinson. Amy Surplice.
The following are graduates from the Business Administration Professional Golf Management Program. Harrison Brown. Kyle Goldman. Bradley Hickey. Caleb Landry. Robert Lewis, highest ranking graduate. Isaac Morris. Adam Reed. Mark Romanelli. Sean Van Den Tillart. Mark Weeb. Christopher Wilson.
The following are graduates from Business Fundamentals. Anand Prasad. Lindsay Thorne, President's Honor Roll and Leadership Award recipient.
The following are graduates from the Computer Programmer Program. Nicholas Donato. David Stanford.
Computer Programmer Analyst graduates, Matthew Alexo. David Bartholomew. Graham Cork. Scott Douglas. Shannon Foster, President's Honor Roll and highest ranking graduate. Eric Gallant. Joshua Garreau, President's Honor Roll. Skylar Luscombe. Megan McDonald. Christopher Pryor. Martin Ristov. Jennifer Short.
The following are graduates from the Computer Systems Technician Program. Jeffrey Boyden. Daniel Estabrooks. Neil Hopkins, President's Honor Roll, highest ranking graduate. Neil's diploma will be presented by his wife, Cheryl Hopkins, Student Services Representative. Sanket Upade.
The following graduates are from Computer Systems Technology. Carl Alexander, President's Honor Roll. Jeremy Alley. Patricia Booth, President's Honor Roll and highest ranking graduate. I stand corrected. Let's make that Patrick Booth. And Patrick is receiving the President's Honor Roll, highest ranking graduate and leadership award. Christopher Box, President's Honor Roll. Brody Campbell. Stephen Clark. Thomas Cooper. Jason Corlett, President's Honor Roll. Tom Donan. Adam Evans. Sebastian Forestieri. Jeffrey Gerard. Drew Harrison. David Ireland. Andy Kalpakis. William Kanakaris. Matthew King. Chris Kenner. Ian Cries. Morgan Lamb. Scott Parker. Andrew Pope. Brandon Primo, President's Honor Roll. Andrew Smith.
The following are students from the Culinary Skills Program. Matthew Baumgartner. Jason Mark Burgess. Dario Carrington. Charles Clark, President's Honor Roll, highest ranking graduate. Devin Conady. Jordan Coutu. Patrick Devine. Julie Dion. Sarah Edmonds, President's Honor Roll. Candace Jordan. Owen Kikik, President's Honor Roll. Stephen Langmaid. Brittany Lowe, President's Honor Roll. Wesley Markle. Ryan McGarry. Candace Ratz. Jenna Thompson. Sarah Wilson.
The following are graduates from Human Resource Management. Lindsay Bogardus, President's Honor Roll. Sarah Kane. Lindsay Carroll, President's Honor Roll. Joshua Coles, President's Honor Roll. Catherine Couto-Smith, President's Honor Roll. Nikita DeGans, President's Honor Roll. Courtney Ferguson, President's Honor Roll. Rebecca Gill, President's Honor Roll. Brooke Hope, President's Honor Roll. Marita Jacobs, President's Honor Roll. Arthur Jessup, President's Honor Roll. Brittany Kruger, President's Honor Roll. Andrea Munoz, President's Honor Roll. Helen No, President's Honor Roll. Cher Pathon, President's Honor Roll. Jacqueline Paul, President's Honor Roll. Alice Payne, President's Honor Roll. Lisa Perry, President's Honor Roll. Tamina Pashimon, President's Honor Roll and highest ranking graduate. Carly Pearson, President's Honor Roll. Richard Ralph, President's Honor Roll. Corey Russell, President's Honor Roll. Siobhan Sprung, President's Honor Roll. Jeffrey Stones, President's Honor Roll. Lucia Tusha, President's Honor Roll. Zhu Dong Wang. Zhu Dong is an international student from China. Melissa Wood, President's Honor Roll.
The following are graduates from the Sports Business Management Program. Mary Cahill, President's Honor Roll. Chesley Goulet.
The following graduates are from Sport Management. Lucas Barrett. Joseph Baumker. Ryan Bradley. Ryan Callback. Simone de Casparian. Cheris Stombrega. Patrick Doran. Matt Durham. Amanda Giles. Michael Holmes. Nicholas Kodosky, President's Honor Roll. Alexander Lamanna. Kyle Large. Brian Lauren. Anthony Loriola. Mark Lefebvre. Richard Lockhead. Stephanie Mokadans. Adam Morrell. Devin Morley. Matthew Perot, President's Honor Roll. Erica Pilon, President's Honor Roll and highest ranking graduate. Lucas Skirkowski. Corey Smith. Arden Tosin. Trevor Trotman. Blake Walker. Adam Wise. Alan Wong. Nicholas Yates. Matthew Zamidi.
From our Sports Administration Program, Michael Boyes, highest ranking graduate. This concludes our graduates from the School of Business, IT, and Management.
Ladies and gentlemen, Susan Todd, Dean of the School of Sciences and Engineering Technology, will present the diplomas and certificates for this school.
The following are graduates from the Biomedical Engineering Technology program. Michael Katzberg. Matthew Charter. Dion Comden, President's Honor Roll, highest ranking graduate. Benoit Leclerc, President's Honor Roll. Stephen Notzel. Justin Prescott, President's Honor Roll. George Shanuda. John Stabler, President's Honor Roll.
The following are biotechnology technologist graduates. Russell Archer. Cassandra Catton. Amanda Hall, President's Honor Roll and highest ranking graduate. Ki Jin Jia, President's Honor Roll. Kimberly Kemp. Justine Kerrigan. Cheryl Koju. David McCardle. Deidre Osher, President's Honor Roll. Kelly Parsons, President's Honor Roll. Gregson Partridge, President's Honor Roll. Pravin Patel. Amy Panadur, President's Honor Roll. Nazia Razak, President's Honor Roll. Crystal Richardson. Sadida Shazdada. Heidi Thomas. Amanda Valentine. Derek Vandenhogen. Krista Wilson.
The following are graduates from the Chemical Engineering Technology program. Benjamin Burns, President's Honor Roll. Jeremy Carswell. Alub Al-Hayek, President's Honor Roll. Adam Forget, President's Honor Roll, highest ranking graduate. Corey Kashmar. Ryan Martin. Ken McCormack. Russell Paul. Joy Santos. Garrett Shannon. Nicholas Taylor, President's Honor Roll. Laura Zettler.
The following graduates are from Electromechanical Engineering Technology, Industrial Automation, and Robotics Mechatronics. Tyler Bell. Jan Berard. Thomas Bird. Kyle Carley. Gary Collins. Douglas Davey, President's Honor Roll. Clinton Dorsers, President's Honor Roll. Alec Eichelberger. Christopher Foley. Lawrence Gemmell Brown. Aziz Sousa. Brad Jones, President's Honor Roll. Scott Kelly, President's Honor Roll and Leadership Award recipient. Paul Kendall. Dominic Polito, President's Honor Roll.
The following are graduates from the Electronics Engineering Technician Program. Alex Borhimisha. Scott Fryer. Craig Jones. Mohammed Juma. Marie King. Justin Linton. Bradley Osmond.
The following are graduates from Electronics Engineering Technology. Jamie Carter. Kelly Brooks, President's Honor Roll. Kelly's diploma will be presented by his father, Brent Brooks, Professor. Bradley Davies. Mark Langsford. David Matt, President's Honor Roll. Justin Metcalf. Kyle Molson. Ashtinder Naji, President's Honor Roll and Leadership Recipient. Ashtinder is an international student from India. Corey Caranto, President's Honor Roll and highest ranking graduate. Sean Schuster. Justin Stadler. Jordan Sterling. Derek Tuwat. Hannah Warner, President's Honor Roll.
The following are graduates from the Environmental Technology Program. Brittany Baldock. Melanie Brooks, President's Honor Roll, Leadership Award. Melanie is the recipient of the President's Award of Excellence in Student Leadership, recognizing the exceptional student whose behavior reflects the values of Durham College and has significantly impacted the campus. Derek Ford. Mandy Fountain. David Fife. Igor Gordarisia, President's Honor Roll. Justin Habeba. Bo Hu. Bo is an international student from China. Shane Jensen. Palik Joshi. Valerie McBain, President's Honor Roll. Patrick Matter. Diana McIntyre. Marlene Montgomery. Jenna Morden. Sherry Raphael, President's Honor Roll. Kyle Schumacher, President's Honor Roll. Melanie Thompson, President's Honor Roll and highest ranking graduate. Samantha Westbrook, President's Honor Roll. Amy Zawada.
The following are graduates from Mechanical Engineering Technician. Tracy Bauman. Sean Elwood, President's Honor Roll and highest ranking graduate. Sonia Hall, President's Honor Roll. Ortwin Mungroup. Yasin Mazar. Clarence Terry.
From the Mechanical Engineering Technician Non-Destructive Evaluation Program, Marcus Richards. The following are graduates from the Mechanical Engineering Technology Program. Chris Ball. Jacob Cavan, President's Honor Roll. Kyle Dodds, President's Honor Roll and highest ranking graduate. Kustrom DeGoli. Matt Gamsby. Keegan Gibbons. Michelle Lang. Lori LeBlanc. Calhan Lummis. John Manning. Nicholas Moffett. Joshua Mueller. Brett Novak. Dennis O'Leary. Jason Osborne. Michael Owen. John Robertson. David Tate. Jacob Verwer, President's Honor Roll.
The following are graduates from Pharmaceutical and Food Science Technology. Aaron Asalkis, President's Honor Roll. Katuri Ashrith. Katuri is an international student from India. Mark Osterbury, President's Honor Roll. Mahan Badarala. Mahan is an international student from India. Michelle Bain. Ingrid Chen. Ingrid is the recipient of the Durham College Medal awarded to the highest ranking graduate in a 3-year post-secondary program. Dawn Clark, President's Honor Roll. Nelson Correa. Sunny Frankel. Luke Godden, President's Honor Roll. Anthony Mantini. Shabna Moody, President's Honor Roll. Murali Nukarki. Murali is an international student from India. Ashley Neufeld. Venkata Nibgata. Venkata is an international student from India. Courtney O'Hara, President's Honor Roll. Fareshta Ramani. Carly Risebrow. Megan Ruddy. Alexander Rupel. Suji Varaja. Enrique Servita, President's Honor Roll. Gitinder Singh. Gitinder is an international student from India. Thomas Woods.
The following are graduates from the Water Quality Technician Program. Brendan Alderson. Darren Aljo, President's Honor Roll. Dennis Baluz. Tomaso Bresson, President's Honor Roll. Calvin Camplin, President's Honor Roll, highest ranking graduate. Catherine Card, President's Honor Roll. Harold Collier, President's Honor Roll. Stephen Cook, President's Honor Roll. Sean Doyle, President's Honor Roll. Rodney Gallant. Robert Gamache, President's Honor Roll. Jamie Garrett. Marek Galudsky, Parents and Honor Roll. Ramy Longtang, President's Honor Roll. Julie Mather. George McCormack. Robert Newlands, President's Honor Roll, Leadership Award. Robert is the recipient of the Doris and Gordon Willey Founders Cup for Excellence awarded to the student who best demonstrates the attributes, scholarship, leadership, integrity, and involvement in college affairs. Casey Palmer. Oliver Poyolainen. Brandon Rogers. Brian Sanino, President's Honor Roll. Mike Skelding. James Smith, President's Honor Roll. Michael Stamp, President's Honor Roll. James Taylor, President's Honor Roll. Mark Terich. Mercy Umakoro, President's Honor Roll. Lisa Vandepol, President's Honor Roll.
This concludes our graduates from the School of Science and Engineering Technology.
For the graduates who were unable to be here this morning, we grant their diplomas in absentia. Again, I would ask the 2011 graduating class to stand and be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2011 graduating class. Please be seated. I would like to ask our faculty to please stand. Thank you so much for your dedication and hard work helping our students and now our graduates along their journey. I'd like to take the opportunity now to call upon our president, Don Lavisa.
Thank you, Judy. You ever tried to say the word congratulations 1,500 times? I'd like to make some closing announcements before we conclude. I begin by paying tribute to our Board of Governors, faculty, staff, and our community partners for their contribution to the success of our graduates. I would also like to thank all of the colleagues and friends of Durham College who participated today, our own Robert Anderson Campus Pipes and Drums Band, and of course the General Motors Center. In addition, a big thank you to our registrar, Paul Bishop, and his entire team of staff, faculty, and volunteers for the thousands of hours that went into the successful planning and execution of today's convocation. Please join me in thanking these people. And a special thank you to you, our audience, for your contribution in honoring and celebrating the success of our graduates. We are all very proud of them. Let's just show them one more time. Friends, you've all been wonderful. I now declare the Spring 2011 Convocation to be concluded. Good morning.